Happy Shanty-Day number 168. I'm Sky.
I'm Sagan.
And we're siblings.
And we sing sea shanties and sea shanty adjacent music.
And it's Monday.
It is Monday.
Yep. Made it to another Monday. And we have a really pretty, kind of sad one.
Yep.
For your Monday here, but it's really beautiful, so we hope you'll enjoy it anyway.
So deal with it.
No.
So this is called The Banks of the Lee, not to be confused with the mossy green banks of the Lee, which is basically this song in reverse.
Right.
It's sort of like, when you play a country song, you get your car back and your house back and your dog back and your wife back.
Analogy.
Is it?
Well, yeah. What about all those country fans out there? They probably agree with you, actually. Yeah. We like some country, too.
So, on the mossy green, on this one, which is called The Banks of the Lee, tells the tale of, it's from the perspective of someone who's been separated from their love by exile across the ocean, and then by death. When they finally return, they find that the woman that they pledged their love to has fallen ill from some mystical disease.
Yeah, wandering the moorlands.
Yeah, wandering the moorlands out late and caught a cold, as you did back then.
Yep.
The earliest recording of this is 1952, but it's thought to be much older than that. Whereas the mossy green banks of the Lee, is a man goes across the. So he starts off with him going across the ocean. He finds someone in America and falls in love, and then takes her back to Ireland to get married, and they live happily ever after. So, like I said, this one's basically that song in reverse.
The happy reverse.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that one later this week.
Yeah, we'll give you some the other side of the story there.
The River Lee is an actual river in Ireland. Rises from the, I'm sure I'm going to say this wrong, the Shay Mountains, Shehy.
Sure.
On the western border of County Cork, and flows eastward through Cork, where it splits in two for a short distance, creating an island on which Cork city centre is built, then passing through Cork Harbour on the south coast to empty into the Celtic Sea. But yeah, so this one has a
chorus.
Hang on.
So Sagan's computer is
slowly
sometimes
dying.
A little persnickety there.
Yeah, sometimes the fan goes a little. It gets a little funny in the mechanism sometimes.
Yeah.
But there's a chorus.
Lyrics are down below.
So there's a chorus that everyone sings along with. So give me that B.
B.
Hello, bees.
Hello, bees.
I loved her. So the chorus goes like this: I loved her very dearly. So truly and sincerely, there was no one in this wide world I loved better than she. Every bush and every bower, every wild Irish flower, reminds me of my Mary on the banks of the Lee. Yeah, so very, very pretty, very sort of a haunting melody.
Yep.
But
all those great old folk songs like that. Yep. So yeah, there's your sing along part there, and bring some tissues, I guess. Or just enjoy. Not. Yeah, I would say, or just it's okay. It's okay to sing songs like that. They're pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. When two lovers meet down beside the green bower, when two lovers meet down beneath the green tree, when Mary, fond Mary, declared unto her lover, You have stolen my poor heart from the banks of the Lee. I loved her very dearly, so truly and sincerely. There was no one in this wide world I loved better than she. Every bush and every bower, every wild Irish flower reminds me of my Mary on the banks of the Lee. Well, don't stay out late, love, on the moorlands, my Mary. Well, don't stay out late, love, on the moorlands from me. How little was our notion when we parted on the ocean, that we were forever parted from the banks of the Lee. I loved her very dearly, so truly and sincerely. There was no one in this wide world I loved better than she. Every bush and every bower, every wild Irish flower reminds me of my Mary on the banks of the Lee. I will pluck, my love, some roses, some bloomin' Irish roses. I will pluck, my love, some roses, the fairest that ever grew, and I'll lay them on the grave of my own true lovely Mary, in that cold and silent churchyard where she sleeps 'neath the dew. I loved her very dearly, so truly and sincerely. There was no one in this wide world I loved better than she. Every bush and every bower, every wild Irish flower reminds me of my Mary on the banks of the Lee. There you go.
There you go. Here's your pretty song for your Monday there. Yeah. We like, well, heard, we're back to that, to it being a fan account for the longest Johns again, but
we did hear this. We did hear this first from them.
They have a beautiful, beautiful recording of that. We'll link that and maybe some other ones there too below.
Yeah, see if I can find it. If the original recording was in 1952, they had sound recording back then, so we should be able to find it.
All the people that were alive in 1952 that are watching this video are all screaming at you now.
Did you have sound recording back then? Was it in black and white?
Oh my god. We just lost 2 more followers.
That's fine.
No!
We'll get them back.
That's what you think.
Did they have numbers back then?
Oh my gosh.
How do you know it's 2?
Nope. No. We're real sorry.
Not in the slightest.
Oh man. Well, hope your Monday was okay, and hang in there. You can do it. You can make it. And tomorrow's September.
It is September.
Oh my gosh. Kind of crazy.
Do you remember?
That's the 21st night, not the first night.
Maybe we'll shanty-eyes dancing in September for the 21st.
That would be
dun, dun, dun.
That would be interesting.
Yes, it would.
Yep. I guess
listen, the only thing really that separates like folk music from pop music is time.
You're not wrong about that. Yeah, right. Because this would have been popular music of the day. Yep. Well, after all of that diatribe, if you're still here, we're sorry. But we do love you. And be safe. We love you. And we'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye!
Oh, boy.